And do you have any hobbies prior to doing Let's Play, such as art or collecting stuff? And he said it's obvious what my favorite game is. Okay. um, Before Let's Playing, I used to play like World of Warcraft a lot. Got repetitive after a while. I love to play basketball. I used to be a big basketball person. I haven't played in years, unfortunately. And I was big. I was big at jogging. Like I love to go out and just jog and exercise and stuff like that, just to hang out with friends and the whatnot. So yeah. All right. Next question. All right. He doesn't have a question. He just says, "Do the other Resident Evils." Okay. Next question is from my good friend Tokave331, and he asks, "Do you like the Tokafers?" Yes, I like the Tokafers. And are you the goddess of cheese? No, I'm not, but I am the god of cheese. So, and let's play Mega Man Legends. No, no. Next question. Oh my god. Alchemy Dude 667 writes, "What's your favorite Pokemon? And who is your favorite video game character of all time?" Once again, I don't have a favorite. As I mentioned, I don't really have a favorite Pokemon because I haven't played them. Who is your favorite video game character of all time? I'm assuming I could pick either a non-playable character or playable. And if that's the case, I gotta go with Kefka. Best villain ever. Let's play game. Final Fantasy VII. Okay, cool. Next question is from Cloudski. Um, why? Oh wait. It says, "Why won't you move the sniper rifle above the shotgun in your Resident Evil 4 inventory?" Nah, I'm just playing. But I actually corrected that. Then later on, he sent me a message saying, "Never mind about my question because you you fixed the shotgun in your inventory." So thanks. All right, where was I? Next question is from Jimmy109857. He writes, "If you went to an island and could bring 5 things, what would they be? What's your favorite Pokemon?" Question 2. So, if I went to an island, let's see, what would I bring? I would bring a hot girl, extremely hot girl. I would bring a cell phone. I would bring my own helicopter. Um, I would bring some suntan lotion, and I would bring that girl's twin. So yeah, there's my 5 things. And what's your favorite Pokemon? Again, I don't have one. Smuggy6, my favorite game is Pokemon. Cool, Smuggy. And he asked, "What inspired you to start LPing? And what's your favorite game?" Again, I already went over what inspired me, kind of. And my favorite game, once again, is either Final Fantasy 3 or Link to the Past, one of those. I'd like to see you do a Pokemon game. Omega 00121. Okay, I have no questions, but I'd love to see you let's play Prince of Persia Warriors Within. Okay. Okay. The Guitar Master 92 says Final Fantasy 12. Ugh. No. No thanks. I hate 12. I'm sorry, I don't like Final Fantasy 12. Um, Small Time Ninja 333. What kind of peanut butter do you like? Crunchy or smooth? I like crunchy peanut butter. Although I am allergic to walnuts, if you didn't know that. I'm not allergic to peanuts for whatever reason. If you ride any public transportation, do you have any weird, funny things that you've seen? Huh. Whoa, that's a good one. I've not ridden public transportation in a long time. Uh, I've heard stories though of like people putting propane tanks on train tracks and stuff like that from my brother, because my brother works for New Jersey Transit. So I've never really seen any weird things from while transportation. But well, actually, you know what? When I was in school back in the day, when I took the bus home, there was a bad lightning storm once, and there was a lightning bolt that hit the street right in front of my bus. So that was pretty creepy. And he says, "I'd like to see you LP Rogue Galaxy." Okay. Um, Next question is from Demon Lame Lemmer 175. Let's see. What do you look for in Let's Players you like, Dario? Okay. What I look for is someone that's confident in what they're doing, and someone who not necessarily like covers everything. Like it's cool. There's a difference between walkthroughs and Let's Plays. I look for someone who's confident, is not worried too much about what other people think, and just is himself or herself. Just stick to what you do, and you'll be fine. And like I said, I kind of like the mix of being informative and being funny at the same time. Those are my favorite Let's Players. Alright, and next question is, what's one of the most awkward things you've done in public? And his favorite game is A Witch's Tale, and you'd like me to Let's Play Final Fantasy 13. One of the most awkward things I've done in public. God, don't put me on the spot. Uh, I don't know. The only thing I could think of is when I was in a DMV, motor vehicles, a couple years ago. I was like real tired. I just woken up, and when I stretch, I'm loud. Sometimes I'll stretch my hands out and give like a loud wail. So I did that right in the middle of the DMV, and people all looked at me like I was crazy. I guess that's the only thing I think I could think of. Next question is from Nintendo Freak. He asks, Dario, is you real or not? Yes, I am real. And why do I hate Final Fantasy X-2? I don't hate Final Fantasy X-2. I'm just disappointed in Final Fantasy X-2. I love how they kept the characters, or most of them anyway. I just feel like I'm forced to compare it to Final Fantasy X because it's the same game. It's a sequel. And it just doesn't live up to expectations. I don't like the whole Yuna being a singer thing. Well, sorry if that spoils anything for anybody, but I just don't like where they went with it. So it's the best answer I could give right now. Next question, Ryuzaki492008. What's your favorite Nintendo game of all time, and what's your first Nintendo game, and when did you get it? And he said, well, my favorite Nintendo game of all time. That is a good one. I would say, wow, that's a good one. I would say probably Mike Tyson's Punch. I'm trying to think. Mike Tyson's Punch Out was a great game, but I don't know if that was my favorite. Um, you know what? I would probably go with the Zelda game as well. Zelda 2 was definitely one of my favorites. Either Zelda 2, I liked other games like Bionic Commando. Mega Man 2, awesome game. So I don't know, it's a good one. I really can't answer that. And what was your first Nintendo game? The first Nintendo game I ever played was actually, believe it or not, Dragon Warrior 1. Yeah, I played that game before even playing Mario. So kind of weird how that happened. It's just how I grew up, I guess, in my childhood. And he says, I'd like to see you do any Pokemon, Zelda, or Mega Man game. Cool. GT, right. What is your least favorite RPG of the ones you've played? That's a good one. And if you could get rid of trolls by mounting them like a lion, would you do so? My least favorite RPG of the ones I played, it's, I don't know if people disagree with me or not, is Final Fantasy 12. And the reason that's my least favorite is because they shifted so far. Like, they had 10, which was awesome. And then all of a sudden, the next one that I really played was 12 because 11 was an online game. They shifted so far from what Final Fantasies were all about. I'm sorry. To me, that game is not definitional of Final Fantasy. I apologize if that offends anybody. I just hated 12. And if you could get rid of trolls by mounting them line, would you do so? Yes. If I could get rid of trolls by mounting them like a line, I would do so. Next question, my good friend Getsumara, who made my cool background. Let's see. What the hell? Alright, what is your opinion on the backstory of the playable characters in Chocolate slash Heavy Rain? Um, a lot of you might not know what he's referring to. He's referring to one of the new PlayStation 3 games. Awesome game. I love the backstory of the characters that exist in the game. The only thing I wish they had done with Heavy Rain is add a little more characters, because it's really a murder mystery in a sense, and it's too easy to like guess who the killer is in the game.